Hey, everybody, it's Steve Schultz, President of Field Operations. And as always, I've got Vanessa Hunter, the Vice President of Marketing, and we want to welcome you to this very, very special webinar. Vanessa, very, very exciting times here at Sendout Cards.
Super exciting times here at Sendout Cards. I'm thrilled with our latest announcement, Steve, and I'm really excited about what we're going to be talking about on this webinar. I think these are good times at Sendout Cards.
Yeah, and I tell you what we're going to do is announce some new tools so that people can go build their businesses. And we've always talked about making everybody's job easier, and that's what you and I and Cody talk about every single day. How can we make everybody's job easier in leveraging the power of the product and making sure people understand the opportunity that Sendout Cards has to offer? And we are so fortunate to have our visionary leader on the call with us here today, Mr. Cody Bateman. And Cody, listen, buddy, why don't you just explain the philosophy of these new kits that we are about to release literally today. Welcome to the call.
Hey, thank you, Steve. Vanessa, you know I love talking philosophy, and here at Sendout Cards, that philosophy is driven by a very detailed strategic plan that we have been implementing for the last 2 years, and all of the things are starting to come together now. You're starting to see them in tools, in packages, in new technologies. It all started at convention. We debuted Sincere, and I got to tell you, Sincere is a massive game changer. I know you've heard that term a lot, but I'm telling you, it is a massive game changer for us here at Sendout Cards. We're learning things about Sincere even since our debut that's incredible. That's why a lot of these new tools are being developed for you. Here's the bottom line. We're the only direct sales company that owns our own social media platform. This allows us to leapfrog ahead. We've got great new technology, and that technology catches us up with the trends of today. But like Steve Jobs says, you can't just catch up with the trends. You have to leapfrog ahead. Our goal is to leapfrog ahead. With Sincere, we can leapfrog ahead. We can provide better tools to help you leverage social media to its maximum capacity better than any other direct sales company today. Let me share with you why. Sincere is massive. Sincere gives you the ability to have a platform where you can share incredible card sending ideas, share kindness, share ideas for kindness, share ideas for following up with customers, things like that. It's fun to do, and guess what? It's absolutely free. It's free to join Sincere. A brand new user can set up a username, password, they're in for free. With that, they have a card editor, they can build Picture Plus cards, they can collect cards, they can share, they can tag, they can do all these incredible things absolutely free. That's one of the keys. In today's day and age, folks, we live in a more and more of a free environment. You have to have a free capacity to what you do today, or you don't survive. Google is the most profitable company in the world today. They're also the king of free products. There's a reason that things are migrating to that. We, with Sincere, have the ability to play in this free game. We've always wanted to leverage the power of our product. The best way to leverage the power of our product is to let you sample it for free. That's always been the case. But now with Sincere, you can do that with all of your social media friends all at once. Rather than one at a time, you can share 500 people at a time. Have them come back through and have a process to where they can set up a Sincere account for free. See all kinds of card sharing ideas for free. Build cards for free. Share, tag, collect cards for free. Have fun on the system for free. Okay? Today, we're going to introduce some really cool new tools that allow you to take that free to a deeper level. See, you can do all that stuff for free, but unlike any other social media, with Sincere, not only can you collect it, tag it, share it, and like it and all that stuff, but you can also what? Send it. Now obviously to send it, they're real physical greeting cards, and that costs money. But what if you had a way to share with all of your social media friends, have them come back through and see a card you shared, and perhaps be able to send their first card on you for free? Now they're sending a real physical, not digital, physical greeting card with a first-class stamp absolutely free on you. So here's the conversion process. This is how we're going to leapfrog ahead with Sincere. You have a platform where you can share to all your social media, different social medias. Your friends can come back through to Sincere and they can look at this card or other cards, card that you shared or other cards, and then they can send that card. They're either going to pay $1.98 for it, or after today, they'll be able to send it perhaps for free. So you're giving them a free account, send your account, the ability to send their first card for free. Also today we're going to introduce what we call mini splash packs. These have 25 points and 2 stamps in them. And there's a chance you might offer your prospect one of those for free. So here's the path. Share on social media, they come back through. You offer a card for free, possibly an account with 25 points in it for free, so they can send a few cards and maybe a gift. The whole idea is to do that process to turn them into a user, and it will turn them into a user. Companies today that have a free element of sampling like this, even not up to this level, do far better than those who don't. There's a book right now called Free by Chris Anderson. It goes into deep details about how free is the new order of the day. Free, you got to have an element of free to leverage social media. You got to have an element of free to sample your products in today's day and age. And in Send Out Cards, we can do it better than anybody. Steve and Vanessa are going to come back on here and they're going to take you through a webinar. They're going to share with you new packages. They're going to share with you new tools, cool stuff, leapfrogging stuff that sends us way ahead of the game. This is what I'm going to challenge you to do. Learn what they teach on this webinar today. Learn about these packages, learn about the new tools, and use them. Use these tools faithfully. It's going to turn you into a social media expert. It's going to turn you into somebody that leverages the power of our product, that leverages the power of social media to a level that before you couldn't even imagine. So I'm telling you, this is the game changer that's going to catapult your business to the next level. You need to trust the process and plug into this system. Let's go, $1 billion and beyond. Back to you, Steve and Vanessa.
Hey, thanks, Cody. I'll tell you what, man. If people just apply the information, Vanessa, that Cody was just talking about, man, who knows where people's businesses are going to end up.
Well, I do, Steve. I think the sky's the limit. And I'm so excited because here's the cool thing. Cody doesn't stop. He's never satisfied, which I think is fantastic. He's always trying to improve things, always trying to make it easier and give more to the field. And I think that that's such a great, great trait to have in a leader.
Well, I think you're absolutely right, and we are so fortunate to have him leading what's going on here at Send Out Cards. Now, all that information was great, and I guarantee you, Vanessa, people are like, okay, how do these kits work? How do I get my hands on these kits? Where do I find them? Well, let's walk through that process with everybody just a little bit, and everybody should be looking at my Send Out Cards account. Okay, this is my account, and Vanessa, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to hover over the word account, and obviously the drop-down menu appears. And what I'm going to do is let's go to purchase products, because obviously these are new products. And if we go to the purchase products page, what everybody's going to see here is that really nothing has changed. This page looks pretty similar, except we've added some new item codes here. We've added some new products, starting way down here in the middle with item number 5414, mini splash packs. And Vanessa, let's walk through these a little bit. Why don't you explain the mini splash pack concept here?
Absolutely. Well, as you see, Steve, we still have the splash packs available with the 100 bonus points and the 98 cents in expense, and then we have the international version of that. And those are not going away. Those are here. We're not taking anything away. All we're doing is adding enhancements and new kits to make it even easier for people to share Send Out Cards. So a mini splash pack account is literally a splash pack account with fewer points in it. So it has 25 points instead of 100. And the equivalent of 2 stamps, which is 98 cents. So it's a smaller account, obviously, so people go through it much faster than they would a regular splash pack account. And that's one of the things that people had asked for in the field. So we created the domestic version of that, and then, of course, the international version.
Yeah, and I think that's a great point, Vanessa, is that the 100-point splash packs are still there. But people were asking, for a product that they said, listen, we want our potential customers to use these points up very quickly. And so that's why we came up with the mini splash pack. 10 preferred customer accounts with only 25 points and those 2 stamps. And obviously we've got the international version. Coming down here, item number 5416, the Sincere dual sharing kit. Now, what are we talking about there?
This is pretty cool, and I think this is going to be the most popular kit if I were to throw it out there. This contains 10 mini splash packs, which are those 25-point kits with the 2 stamps, and then it has 30 prepaid greeting cards for sharing via social media. So what these are cards, and we'll show you this in a few minutes, folks, but these are cards that you're going to share through Sincere onto your other social media platforms, Facebook, Pinterest, or Twitter, and you're going to be able to offer those cards free so that you're prepaying those cards. You're paying for them on the front end so that if one of your friends clicks on those cards, they can actually send that card free, which is exactly the concept that Cody was sharing with us a little bit earlier in the call.
Yeah, free. Free is good. And I'll tell you what, this pack for sure, Vanessa, will be the most popular pack or kit that is sold, the Sincere dual sharing kit, because it gives you those 10 mini splash pack accounts, those 10 preferred customer accounts with the 25 points and 30 prepaid greeting cards. That is really what you need to go out there and really propel your business. And obviously we've got the international version of that. And if we keep scrolling down, item number 5418, it says Sincere Card Sharing Kit 10, which obviously includes 10 prepaid greeting cards. You can buy just 10 greeting cards separately in case these 30 run out. You can just buy a pack of 10. We have the international version of that. And then item code 5420, Sincere Card Sharing Kit 70. Now, Vanessa, this is for somebody who really wants to get the word out about Sincere and send out cards. They've got 70 prepaid greeting cards to share via social media.
Right. So this is someone who's really focusing on building via social media, and I think that this is going to be a kit that many people use. And it's going to be exciting to see this, Steve, because once people start buying these kits and putting them out there for people, we're going to see free card offers all over the place, which is really going to increase brand awareness for Sincere and obviously ultimately for send out cards as well.
Yeah, and commissions, because we're paying commissions on all of these new kits as well, and we'll get into that in just a little while. But let's the way that you purchase products, everything is exactly the same. So what I did, guys, is I went in and I purchased the Sincere dual sharing kit. I said one, I hit next, I put my credit card in, and everything works exactly the same. Now, the question is, where do I go see all of this? So if I go back to account, and if I scroll down to Sincere Card Sharing Kits, when I click on that, Vanessa, it's going to take me to a screen that shows me all of the different kits that I just purchased. Now, what I purchased here was that dual kit, and on this screen here, it's going to show me the card sharing, the 30 prepaid greeting cards that I purchased. Now, if you notice here, I purchased the pack. It tells me exactly when I purchased this pack, and over here it says that I've got 28 of 30. I've got 28 of 30 still available, which means that 2 cards were already sent. 2 cards were already sent. Now, Vanessa, let's walk through that process a little bit, and we're going to come back to this page in a little while, but let's show people exactly what it means to be able to put a card out on social media and have somebody click on that and actually send a free card, because Cody always talks about, let's leverage the power of the product. Let's get this product out to as many people as we can, because what do we want? We want people to hit the send button because we know that they're going to fall in love with it, correct?
Absolutely, Steve. And so in this scenario that we're getting ready to show them, somebody has either purchased the dual sharing kit, which contains the prepaid cards, or they've purchased one of the card sharing kits. And then what happens when they do that? They've purchased one of those kits, and then what do?
Well, what happens is that you can create a card. I mean, just like normal, people can create a card, and they can share it to, Sincere, or they can actually share it on their social media site. So let's say that, I'm going to log out of here because I'm going to pretend that I'm a brand new customer. All right, I'm going to pretend that I'm brand new. I'm not even associated with send out cards whatsoever. And let's just go to my Facebook page. Okay, let's go to my Facebook page, which is right here. Okay. Now, guys, when you take a look at Facebook here, when you look at my Facebook page, I created a card the other day, and I shared it to social media. And let's go up here. And you can see that this card appears right here on my Facebook page, on my home page. Now, Vanessa, let's say, for example, that you're one of my friends, and you saw this post, and you went, wow, thanks someone today, edit and send this card for free now. Now, that's got to be a little bit intriguing for you, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I'm totally intrigued. Click.
Okay, so Vanessa clicks on this card and says, all right, how do I go out there and send this card? Well, what happens is when she clicks on the card, it takes her to Sincere. And she has the ability to edit this card and actually send it to one of her friends absolutely for free. So as this downloads, you're going to see at the bottom of the screen here something very intriguing, and that says send free card. So you, Vanessa, as a brand new person who doesn't really know anything about send out cards, you're looking at this going, wow, send free card. So you're all excited about that. Now, one thing that I want everybody to notice is that underneath it says U.S. only. Now, V, explain why on my account it says U.S. only.
That's because you purchased one of the domestic kits, so one of the United States kits. There's the international version of each of the kits that we're talking about today, and then there's the U.S. version of each of the kits. You purchased the U.S. kit, which means that anyone can send a free card in the U.S. Now, if you would have purchased the international kit, or for anyone in Australia or Singapore, anyone in Canada, any of our international countries, you're going to want to purchase the international kit. And if you think you're going to be building your business internationally, those are the kits that you want to purchase, which will allow somebody to send a card anywhere in the world. Obviously, those are a little more expensive because they have the correct amount of postage in them for international postage. Anyway, bottom line is we have two versions. You purchased the U.S. version, and that's why it says U.S. only.
Now, when you click on this account, and let's pretend, Vanessa, that you are just a friend of mine on Facebook, you clicked on this account, it takes you to the card editor. And in this card editor, it is very user-friendly. It says here that you can type your own message. You're the best. You come over here. You can add pictures to this card. And you can do whatever you want with this card. And once you get done creating the card, lower right-hand corner here, it says Continue. So you're going to hit Continue, and it's going to tell you exactly what just happened here. You created a card, and it's going to tell you that, you know what, congratulations, you did it for absolutely free. And Vanessa, I love this because we're showing people what the cost would have been, $1.98, subtotal $1.98, but it says free. So you're smiling through this entire process, all right? It's very user-friendly, and it's certainly not going to cost you anything to get this done. Now, your return address, let's just type in your name here again, Vanessa Hunter. And you live, I'm going to say you live at the home office because we're really not kidding because you kind of do live at the home office. Salt Lake City, Utah. And the zip code 84119. And you live in the United States. Okay, so you put your return address in. You hit Next Step. Now, why don't we send the card to Cody? Because we love to send Cody cards. So you're going to send it to our friend Cody Bateman. So we type in his information. Obviously, he lives at the home office as well, so we're going to put that address in there in Salt Lake City, Utah. Same zip code. And just like you guys have done in the past, okay, Vanessa's brand new. She has no idea about send-out cards, but now she's falling in love with it because the process is so simple. Now, if you look under country right here, this is interesting, Vanessa. When I click on the country code here, or country, it only says United States. And that's because I only purchased that domestic package. All right, so it only gives you one choice unless you choose the international option. You hit Next Step, and it's going to take you to the next page that says Free Card, okay? And at the top here, this is the part, Vanessa, that people are really going to get excited about. This order is sponsored by Steve Schultz.
I love that. I love that people have the experience of sending something free, and they also understand that somebody did sponsor that order. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, so now I'm gonna. It's prompting you before you can send this card. It's prompting you to set up an account, and so we're gonna just put in a fake email address for Vanessa. Please, nobody email Vanessa at this address because it's not going to work. Okay, and we're gonna create a fake password. I'm getting there. Hold on. Okay, and now we're gonna hit send card, and then it comes to this screen here that says, thank you for your order. Everything is all set to go. You just sent your friend Cody a thank you note, and it didn't cost you a dime. And what happened was, I know, and you set up an account, and because I shared my card onto my social media outlet, I put it on Facebook, you clicked on it, you signed up as an account, you created an account, you become my customer.
And so that customer, I think it's important to note that that customer will show up in your organization as just a regular retail customer, and which is fantastic. I also want to note here, Steve, that these free cards are for 2-panel cards and postcards. If I would have happened to have clicked on a big card or a 3-panel card, that would require me to pay the postage for those cards. So this free card campaign is literally set up for postcards and 2-panel cards, which, by the way, folks, are way, way, way by far the most popular cards that people send at send-out cards.
No question. Now, Vanessa, let's do this. Let's go back to my send-out card site. Let's go back to my send-out card site and actually see what just happened here. Okay, so I'm back at my site. Now look at you.
Now you're the distributor. You're the distributor.
Yep, I'm the distributor. And look at, you just set up, because you just sent that card, and I actually did it on my computer. That's why I can see your account here. So I'm going to log out and get you out of there, and I'm going to log myself back in. Okay, so now I'm logged into my account. I'm the distributor, and now I want to see what's going on with my account. So if I hover over account, let's go back down to Sincere Card Sharing Kits. And remember, Vanessa, that I had 28 of 30 cards remaining. Now I have 27 of 30. So in other words, 3 people have clicked and sent a card. You want to find out who they are?
Who?
Okay. So if you click this, if you click the arrow to the right here, you see this drop-down menu. Look what happens, you guys. Now, obviously, I sent one to myself to make sure that it worked. And Vanessa has been all over my Facebook page, obviously, sending cards like crazy on me. I like this one, Saint Schultz. I don't know how
I love that. I love that you elevated yourself to sainthood.
Yeah, Saint
That's
Schultz.
Fantastic.
So, guys,
all right.
So explain this a little bit, V. How's this going to work?
So this is super cool. So your new customer, obviously, that just created the account, they just sent the free card. All their information that was captured on that when they created their account is put right here on your page so that you can follow up with them. Now, there's the date the card was redeemed, so you can find out when they actually sent the card, and you also know that now you have 27 cards, free cards left out of the 30 pack that you purchased. The cool part about this, Steve, is that you see that send a card column. That is not populated right now, but this is a future feature that you guys can expect to see sometime in the near future. It'll have a little envelope there, and you'll be able to click on that and send your new person a real greeting card, which I think is super duper cool. So that's something that will come in the future. Again, future feature. Hey, Steve, tell them what will happen what if I decide, I'm going out of town. I don't have time to follow up with people. I really don't want my prepaid card sharing turned on. I would like to turn it off for the weekend, and because I just don't want to deal with it this weekend. So what do I do?
This is going to be super simple, guys. You see this little button up on top here, this green little toggle. Right now it's green. That says prepaid card sharing is on. Now, like Vanessa said, if you're going out of town or whatever and you don't want to share any cards, you don't want people to send cards for free, all you have to do is click that toggle, and look what happens. It turns itself off. It turns itself off. So now, Vanessa, if you go to my Facebook page and click on that same exact card, you're not going to be able to send that card for free, but you're going to be able to send it for $1.98. Correct?
Right. And so what that will show when they go into your Facebook page and click on that card, it will take them into Sincere exactly the way we just did. But instead of saying send free card, it'll say send a card. And they'll be able to go through the process. So it's really simple. It'll look just like it did before we rolled any of these packs out. They'll have the same experience on Sincere that they had before any of these packs. This just gives you the option of being able to provide free cards for people, and we all know that free is king in the world of marketing.
It certainly is.
It's the way we sample things, and people love to get things for free. I also want to mention, Steve, if you had consumed all these cards, let's say they're all used up and you have 0 left of 30, you can simply buy additional kits either by going to the purchase product page or clicking on that link, and it'll take you over there. Now, let's see, because I know you bought that dual kit. What happened to the mini splash packs that come in that kit?
Okay, now in that dual kit, remember, 30 prepaid greeting cards plus 10 mini splash packs. So if I go to account and I scroll down and I click on my splash packs, all right, and it shows me right here, Vanessa, I've got 10 accounts. They have 25 points in each account and 98 cents in expense. And if you notice on mine here, I've got 2 pages, so I'm going to go to the next page and see what's there. I also have the 100-point splash packs in there that I purchased, a while ago, obviously back in June. I've got those as well. So all of your splash packs are going to be listed under my splash packs. All of the card sharing kits are listed under the card sharing kit page here. Now I'm going to turn this back on because I really want people to share. I want people to be able to send cards for free and experience what's going on here at Send Out Cards. Now, V, all of that pretty darn simple, isn't it?
Very, very simple. I think people are going to be really excited about this. I certainly think it's simple and it's super easy to share things, and I can't wait to see what people do with this.
And Vanessa, let me just jump in here real quick too. I think it's important to understand that everything that you guys have shared today, that's a social media tool. So it's a way for you to utilize social media to present, send out cards to people. Everything that's been presented to you today is also available belly to belly with somebody. I can sit down with somebody face to face, take them to my Sincere account, sincere.com/my ID number, and I can take them through the exact same process right there, right in front of them. I can do it over the phone with somebody. I can have them send one of my free cards. I can set up with a mini splash pack. And anything I can do that you just saw today, I can also do face-to-face with somebody. And I'm going to challenge you. I want to make sure that you're doing it both ways. Don't just utilize social media. Utilize the good old-fashioned network marketing way, belly-to-belly, face-to-face, phone call to phone call. Get this stuff out there. That dual kit, that is your key. The dual kit, that's what you want to do, is move 30 of those cards, move 10 of those minis, do it every single month, and make it happen. This is how we're going to get this stuff out to the masses like we've been talking about.
Well, I think what's going to happen is that you're going to see so many people experiencing what Send Out Cards has to offer that, when Cody talks about, creating a billion-dollar household name, this is how we're going to do it. This is exactly how we're going to do it. And all these kits were put together just to make our job easier. And V, we've got a PDF here that people can download.
Absolutely, Steve. So all of the things that we're talking about here today are available on sendoutcards.com/Sincere. That's where we put all of the new webinars, the new flyers, anything that you need to know about Sincere, including our new FAQ document that's specifically about these card sharing kits and the mini splash packs. All of that is on sendoutcards.com/Sincere. And you'll be able to download that information, share it with people, send people to that link, whatever you need to do to help spread the word about these fantastic new kits.
Now, Vanessa, we also have on here, on this PDF, it says how to. How do I buy the Sincere card sharing kits? How do I use them? How do I view my mini splash packs? And that's everything that we just went through. But we also have suggested posts along with suggested cards to post at a special site. If they go to Sincere, what can they search to find those?
The Sock Guru. So they literally, it's one word. It's SOCGURU, Sock Guru. And Steve, those are in the process of being loaded right now. So there are a few of them on there right now, but you will see many, many, many more in the coming weeks. Those are cards that we actually had Melinda Russell and Gail Zintek came in and spent just hours upon hours upon hours at creating those cards. They showed every single one of them to Cody and the team, and we've reviewed all of those cards. So Sock Guru is the official company-sponsored or company-created cards that we're putting out there for you, specifically for you to share socially.
Yeah, and these posts, just an idea of how we should be posting, and so everybody's going to have access to these as well. And don't fear, because everybody who purchases these kits in your organization, you're going to get paid a commission on. You're going to get paid a commission on not only, if you've got people that personally sponsor them, we've got money that goes directly to the sponsor, and then we've got the coded upline that also receives commissions as well. So you think about that, Vanessa. You think about all the people in your organization. I mean, every single person in your entire organization that purchases one of these kits, you're going to get paid on. You're absolutely going to get paid on. So if you have somebody on your front line who purchases one of these kits, you can see the different payouts that are going to happen here. 10, 35, 5, and 5, but the upline manager, the senior manager, everybody that's coded, if you're coded to these people, you're also going to get commissions as well. And you look at these numbers, and Vanessa, these leadership bonuses are a little bit different than our the leadership bonuses that we have right now, because when somebody comes in as a marketing distributor, pays $395, up to $195 is paid out in leadership coding bonuses one time. That bonus is only paid one time. But with these kits, every single time somebody in your organization purchases one of these kits, the coding bonuses are paid out. The Fast Start bonuses are paid out, yeah.
We're going to see some great volume out of this, Steve. I'm excited about it because, like you said, every single time one of those kits purchased, you're going to see volume going straight into your organization, payouts going straight to your organization, which I think will just skyrocket the checks. What we're doing with this is putting a lot of volume and money into the front end of the comp plan.
Yeah, we want people to make money, and I'll tell you what, guys, if you go out there and just apply everything that Cody and I and Vanessa talked about on this webinar. Cody always talks about just trust the process. Just trust the process. Just buy into what's going on here, because it's working. Vanessa, it is working in a big, big way. When people experience what Send Out Cards has to offer, they become loyal card senders, and we're getting a bunch of people who are becoming loyal business builders, and that's exactly what this opportunity is all about.
That's exactly right, Steve. And one of the things that I want to point out, especially right now at this time of year, we always have a fantastic amount of business around the holidays. It's always a very, very positive time for us at Send Out Cards. But I want to challenge all of you to go out there and start sharing these things. The work you do today is going to pay off big time in the coming months. So the more you get out there, the more you share things, the more you talk about Send Out Cards, the more you do today to at least introduce people to Send Out Cards, then who do you think they're going to come to when they have to send their holiday cards or gifts? They're going to know that you are the card and gift expert in your area, and you're the one that they need to contact when they need to do that sort of thing. So I'm excited about this. The timing of this could not be better, Steve. It's absolutely perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect. Vanessa, this is the best time to go out there and build a business like this. The kids are back at school. The vacations are over with. All the excuses are put off to the side, and let's go out there and share what Send Out Cards has to offer. So listen, guys, thanks for jumping on. Continue to do what you're doing. Like I said, it's exploding worldwide, and we're just happy that you guys are all a part of what's going on. So Vanessa, thank you for everything that you do. Cody, thank you for everything that you do. All right, you guys, let's go have some fun. We'll talk to you soon.